Hi there. If you're watching the replay, welcome. I'm excited to make a juice this morning. I'm making a recipe from my new book, The Complete Juicing Recipe Book. The ebook version is available now and the print version ships on September 22nd, so this is the pre-order phase, and I'm doing a giveaway. So if you'd like to win a copy of this book, look for the pinned post in Facebook. I'm also doing a giveaway on Instagram, so you can check there as well for a post with a way to enter to win. So making a juice that's on page 66, I think it was, yes, I'm making the Grape Cabbage Cure juice. And the tags on this juice say it's good for cleansing, detoxifying, brain health, heart health. It's a mood lifter and also good for structure support. So the recipe is for 1 cup of red cabbage, which I have some cabbage here. And just to share with you a little bit about cabbage, what I've written here in the book, it's a really good ingredient to use. It's anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer. It can help prevent and heal peptic ulcers and help relieve ulcerative colitis symptoms. Red or purple cabbage provides anthocyanins for heart health and red blood cell protection, as well as polyphenols that promote brain health. So red cabbage is often underutilized. It creates a lot of juice, and when you pair it with things like grapes in this recipe and apple, it really helps tamp down the sulfurous flavor of the cabbage and makes it very drinkable. So I mentioned that this juice also includes grapes, and a little bit about the grapes. Grape juice is anti-cancer and antimicrobial. It's anti-inflammatory and anti-aging. The cardiovascular benefits of grapes are lengthy, including reduced LDL cholesterol. Lots of people trying to lower their cholesterol, and you can do that with juice. Better blood pressure regulation and reduced clumping of platelets, so it makes your blood flow more freely. Grapes help balance blood sugar and increase insulin sensitivity. That's a surprise, huh? You wouldn't normally think that a sweet grape, a lot of people are afraid of the fructose and fruit, but much of it is very beneficial for balancing blood sugar. Grape juice is also good for your brain. And it says look for organic red, black, or purple grapes. Grapes and seeds with seeds are even better. So if you can find seeded grapes, use those. In this case, usually what's available in the grocery store is seedless, and that's fine too, because a lot of the benefit is in the skin of the grapes. So if you like reading the facts and nutrition information about fruits and vegetables in your juice, I've done the research on 50 different fruits and vegetables, a lot of the latest research, and I share those along with many of the studies in this book. So let's get to making juice. It calls for 1 cup of red cabbage, 2 cups of black, purple, or red grapes, 12 sprigs of parsley, and 1 medium apple. And that should yield about 16 ounces, depending on your juicer. So I am going to, I forgot to pull out the parsley, so I'm going to get that. Got a bunch of parsley here. It just calls for a handful, which is, it's not rocket science. You can just pull off what you want. So I've got a handful. I'm gonna give that a rinse. And I've actually got 4 cups of grapes here in case I need more, or if I want to make a second juice. So I like to alternate ingredients. I'm using a Tribest Slow Star juicer. It's a great juicer. It works equally well with soft produce, fruit or hard produce. It also does a good job of greens, and I like to alternate the ingredients to help push it through the juicer. So we'll get started with some parsley. I'm going to put in some grapes. Got my wedge of cabbage. And some of that. And cabbage is kind of noisy, it squeaks. in some apple. A few more grapes. When you're juicing grapes, if your stems are still green and fresh, you can juice the stems. There are a lot of the same nutrients are in the stems as are in the grapes themselves. My stems were a little on the dry side. I didn't want them to jam up the juicer, so I'm juicing just the grapes today. Stems in there. It's a great way to use up stems. If you're using parsley, from a meal, and you didn't use the stems, save those for your juice. Holds 16 ounces. So I'll just let it go until it looks pretty full. Yum. I'll get my jar. I like a really smooth juice, so I do generally strain my juices. There isn't a lot of pulp. This juicer does a pretty good job. Usually if I'm juicing carrots, I definitely need to strain it. But the pulp comes out pretty dry. It gets a lot of the juice out of it. There's not much left in here as far as nutrition goes. It's all in the juice glass. I'm getting close to the end here. If I was storing this juice and wanted it to last for a couple of days, I'd probably add a little bit of lemon. That really helps it last a little bit longer, but I'm going to drink it immediately. That's pretty good. Almost a perfect 16 ounces. I have a little bit more. I could probably fit it, but I don't want to spill it when I put in my straw. That is so good. You notice the parsley, but it's not overpowering. Has a lot of health benefits as well, a lot of chlorophyll. You can taste the apple and definite grape. This is a great juice to start your day with. I hope you enjoy it. And again, if you want to win a copy of my new juice recipe book, the Complete Juicing Recipe Book, feel free to enter to win on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.